Hey, welcome back everyone. It's a cloudy day here in San Diego and we've made a little more progress on the Graves race fairings for my ZX-4RR. Just wanted to give everyone a quick overview of some of the details. Getting them on was pretty easy. It was 2 hours. We used some 3/32 inch Clecos and kind of got everything mocked up in place, but then all the little stuff after that is what takes the time. And let's take a little bit and talk about what we did to get these all fitted up. So we'll start with the lowers. That was the first piece we put on, and there's 2 bolts, one on this right side, one on the left. I had to trim the exhaust to fit. And once you get the lower on, it just hangs by those 2 bolts, and then you want to start putting on the side fairings. So you'll drill 3 holes, get these Clecoed up to where it's holding them temporarily, and then you're going to come up here and you're going to drill the hole and install this M5 screw into the frame. Once that happens, you can start seeing where it's all lining up and if it all looks good. Some of the things you want to watch out for is at the tank here. I had my tank off when I did that because you're going to have to spend a lot of time cutting and filing to make sure that you don't have any abrasion on the tank from these plastics. So you want to start with no tank on the bike, just get everything fitted, and then after that you'll mask up your tank, and as you put the body panels on, you'll use a permanent marker to show yourself kind of how much to cut. You can see, like on the seat, I trimmed all the way around to where it's not touching the tank, and then on the side fairings I made sure that there's no abrasion. So anyway, once you get those side fairings on and they're located with the lower and then this upper point here, you can come over here to the upper and you'll see that there's 2 points on each side of the upper, which you drill small holes in Cleco. You got to be careful with this aft one because it is near the edge of the fairing, so you want to leave enough room. And then of course it locates into the fairing stay up there as well. So that's it. It's pretty easy to get it all hooked up for the lowers, the sides, and the upper. Then when you move on to the tail section, there's a bracket that goes right here, bolts right to the bike, and you slip on the tail, and once you do that, then you'll see it all kind of start to line up over here, and you'll drill a hole, and then as everything is together and Clecoed together, you'll put the seat on and you'll see everything fit up pretty nicely, and you just kind of work with it until everything fits nice. And then if you need to, you can move your holes because the Clecos are 3/32 of an inch, which means that you can adjust where the hole is exactly after the fact. And once you spend the time to rivet on all the Zeus fasteners, there's crush washers down on the lower as well that you're going to put to reinforce that hole. Then of course you sit here and with a little file or a Dremel, you're going to trim everything. Make sure you have plenty of clearance so that you don't chafe your beautiful tank. So now these plastics are going to come off the bike and they're going to be sent out for someone else to prep and paint them. I'm a pretty good painter, but I don't have the time. I got too many things going on. And what they're going to do is the upper is going to be painted lime green, match the tank. The lowers and the side fairings are going to be ebony black, and then the entire tail section is going to be lime green to match the tank. And then once all that goes on, we're going to apply the Graves race decal kit and take this thing to the track and see how it feels, see how it does, and enjoy what is, I think, one of the most exciting motorcycles to come out in more than 20 years. Really excited to take this thing on the track, and it feels a lot lighter. I mean, boy, there's just a bunch of stuff gone, and access up here is a lot better. I think it'll even handle different with all this weight gone. So the last piece of the puzzle right here is I have a main power switch that's going to eliminate the key there, and so when I go to the track I'll just be able to push a button, start the bike, and go. Anyway, if you liked the video, please subscribe, and we got more coming down the road as this thing gets painted and gets ready for the track season ahead. Thanks folks.